an event coming up at Reinvintage Warehouse for book lovers to clean out their collection and find something new to read. We've got Danielle Kaminski here with all those details. Welcome. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You always tie it in and make for these fun events where people can really get involved and stuff. So this one is bookmarked. This is a Crafty Book Swap happening this Saturday, May 3rd. How does it work?
So basically, it's a free opportunity to come trade in some books that you've got that you are done with, pass them on to someone to love them next, and then pick up a few new titles for yourself.
Okay, so I can come in with a stack like the one on your desk there. Between noon and 1 o'clock is the book drop-off.
Yes.
And then after that, the swap begins.
And then the swap begins. So in our downtime, we're going to have some crafts and some refreshments. But once you bring your books, we'll kind of organize it a little bit, and then you'll get to come back in starting at 1:30.
So you make a bookstore.
We are essentially going to create a little bookstore based on everything that everyone's brought in, and you get to come in and pick out your new titles and go home with some new books.
Very cool. So bring up to 5, take up to 5, and,
exactly.
And you know, everybody needs to update the reading materials. Then. Throughout this event, from noon all the way till 3:30, you've got the bookmark craft station set up. A station a little bit like this.
A little bit like this. So we'll have all kinds of materials. We'll have like base materials, basically, where people can sort of pick a base for their bookmark. This is just a small little bit of what we'll have there, but it'll be a great collage craft. We've got our adhesives. You can sort of layer up papers.
I need a bookmark.
You need a bookmark. So go ahead, put your hole punch in there.
That's rewarding.
You'll be able to pick which color you want at the top here. And then you can just grab little pieces of paper and cut them and layer them and sticker them on your bookmark.
This is cool. And I imagine the people who like to get a little crafty, they're hanging out at your shop anyway. But now there's a whole community of people to trade ideas from and learn with. What do people love events like this for?
You know, it's really, like you said, it's just fun to sit around and craft with other folks who really enjoy the process of being crafty. And what we have found over the past several years is that we also, most of us really enjoy reading. So we sit around and we craft, and then we start talking about book recommendations, authors that we loved, and again, we get crafty and we talk books. So this time we're going to share books while we get crafty.
This is a cool thing, because so people are going to be sitting across from each other making their bookmarks and saying, you know what, I dropped off a book, and if you like those kinds of books, you should totally seek out this author.
Exactly.
That's where the good tips come from.
Absolutely.
And throughout the process, I saw that you also have light hors d'oeuvres, so you're making a whole party out of this.
Yes, we're making a party.
For a little
we're
bit.
just, you know, we like to get together and have fun. It's a fun community environment. It's just an opportunity for people to meet their neighbors, meet other book lovers in the community. So we're going to have some refreshments. We're going to have coffee and tea, and that one's white. You got it. But yeah, we'll have coffee and tea and some cookies and other little snacks that we're making. Like I said, it's just going to be a fun time. We just want to create a space where people can just enjoy a little bit of time together and get crafty.
I bet people with good penmanship write nice things with, you know, thoughtful bookmark messages.
If you're anything like me, you have to write it a few times, but that's the beauty of this. If you don't love it, you just go to the next layer.
And ultimately, it's inside of the book, and it serves its purpose, and you've created something kind of nice. The whole community, you know, when you have events like this, everybody gets together. Talk about Reinvintage Warehouse, what makes it special there? How do you operate?
We love it. I mean, we're a community of 50 plus curators, artisans, people who are making awesome things to bring in. If you are a book lover, we have lots of vintage books. We have book art. We have handmade journals and other handcrafted things for you. But again, from the vintage, from the old-fashioned things that we love, to the crafty classes that we have, again, where our classroom is, where we'll be hosting the book swap. There's a little something for everybody in there.
And 20,000 square feet of gifts, decor, just handcrafted treasures, and then people have shops set up inside. Yeah,
so it's not necessarily like individual stall type spaces. It flows a little bit, but each vendor, each artist has their own designated space within the store.
That's cool. And we're seeing some of those things, you know, on camera. Just the experience walking in, you never know what you're going to encounter. What do you love about that?
It changes all the time, and that is one of my favorite pieces, is that it truly does change all the time.
Awesome. How many years have you been at it now?
Well, the store's been open for a little over 10. I was a vendor when they first opened, so I've been there since the beginning, but I became a partner in 18. So.
Very good. What makes you so passionate about bringing people together this way?
I love small business. I love being able to get creative. I love to be able to make a living doing what I love and helping other people find things they love.
It's a great thing. And if I'm going to look for some categories for shopping, I can find anything in
pretty much.
Art, decor.
We've got children's clothes. We've got women's clothes. We've got crafts. We've got home decor. We've got handmade, like I said, a lot of handmade.
Yeah.
We've got creative supplies if you're crafty. We've got, yarn collections, paint collections, we've got a little bit of everything.
Wear your comfortable shoes, walk around a little bit,
That's
see what
right.
you find.
Yeah.
And then bring that stack of books.
Bring your stack of books.
And get ready for the whole reading season, and you could end up with a bookmark just
That's
like
right.
this. Danielle,
That's
thank
right.
you very much. We appreciate it. Bookmarked from noon to 3:30 on Saturday, May 3rd, Reinvintage Warehouse located at 1201 Union Street in Spartanburg. We'll have a link to find out more on accesscarolina.com.